Hello everybody and welcome to Chester Cornfield, the game, the old-timey detective. There we go, Chester's Cornfield. Well anyways, I'm Z-Man and this is the Z-Man channel, so welcome back guys. I believe I haven't played this, I just watched a trailer.
Welcome to 1906, the apex of America's golden age. Freedom reigns as the citizens of Old York City rejoice for soup kitchens, knee-high bathing suits, and baseball without shoes. Mighty motor carriages storm the streets, mummies are the wave of the future, and President Timey wins a fifth term in office as he leads our noble country in the war against horses. Sadly, it's also a period of unrest, as crime hits an old-time low and police grow inept at upholding the law. At times like these, it's up to the private sector to remind the world what America stands for.
Which is...
To keep the streets safe, you need an old-fashioned man with an old-timey sense of justice. You need... Chester Cornfield!
Hello, Chester. Come quick. I'll be needing your help.
Constable Greenwald, how may I assist my favorite bluecoat this fine morn?
There's been a poisoning at Mary's chicken wagon and I don't feel like doing all the work. You need to get down here and solve the case for me.
Goodness gracious, not the chicken wagon! Sit tight, old boy. Cornfield will be there lickety-split.
Okay, well anyways, as I was saying, it's a point-and-click game. I thought it was,
my first case. Nobody in this town swaps heads on a dinosaur skeleton when Chester Cornfield's on the job. Why, it's my granddaddy, Reginald P. Cornfield, the original old-timey detective. Back in the day, he brought Boston's tea terrors to justice, defeated a ring of donkey smugglers, and helped President Lincoln land on the moon.
I don't think Lincoln landed on
This waste disposal unit, or as they call it in France, La Poubelle, has been in the family for generations. At the moment, it's filled with chicken bones from the many takeout meals my sweet darling Betty Sue has been bringing me from the poultry pantry.
Okay.
I'll take out the trash when I'm off the clock. Besides, those chicken bones aren't hurting anyone. What better way to start a morning than with fancy man scotch straight from the bottle?
We want to start drinking this early, old
Better
bean?
take this on the road. Wouldn't want to sober up too much during this investigation.
Oh, okay.
I hang my hat and coat here whenever I'm not wearing them. I like to believe affirming such mundane notions out loud puts one on the path to proper mental health.
Oh.
I've no need to carry it around or barricade the office door at the moment.
Okay.
These contain all the boring paperwork and stolen evidence I've procured over the years. I shan't go disorganizing my well-organized files lest I absolutely positively must.
Alright. Well, let's get out of this office. Onto the poultry wagon, old bean. And such and stuff. Now showing oncoming train. Mary's chicken wagon.
I'm here, Greenwald. Where's the fire?
Oh, not so loud.
Hey guys, man, are you sober on the job? Are you serving and protecting under the legal limit? You've fallen on the wagon again, haven't you?
Ye gods, man, are you sober on the job?
Last night's bachelor party at the pub took a lot out of me. I don't even remember who was getting married.
It was a rowdy night indeed, but that's no excuse to forget your morning scotch.
I know, I'm a disgrace to the uniform.
But alas, we're wasting valuable time. What seems to be the problem?
Right, well, Father Vincelli here came in the morning for chicken and eggs, and then shortly after eating, broke out in yellow spots and started coughing. So they called the doctor, who called the police, to hold Miss Mary for questioning.
I keep telling them the press was sick already. That's all right, my child. I forgive you.
Doesn't sound like a criminal offense. What mystery needs solving?
Well, the thing is, it seems Miss Mary here has a slight history working around people who fall mysteriously ill.
And you suspect she might be poisoning them on purpose?
I suspect she might be one of them serial killers.
Very well, what do you need to close the case?
As usual, weapon, motive, and opportunity. We need to determine if Father Vincelli is really poisoned, prove Miss Mary has done this before, and disprove her claim that she was already sick.
Okay, then. Let's talk to Faba Bean here.
It's Father Vincelli, the sweetest old preacher I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. How fare you, Father? Could I offer anything to ease your suffering?
The love of God warms my heart and gives me fuzzies.
Okay.
Were you feeling under the weather earlier? I recall seeing you at last night's party, but you seemed spot-free then. Did you perhaps ingest something sketchy between then and now? Yes? Yes? Poor man's delirious.
No, that's how he always talks.
Okay.
I desperately need some answers. Does the Bible have any?
Rub thy puppy's belly to make much happy the puppy.
I meant something more relevant to this case.
Ah, see. Ecclesiastes 7:10.
Oh. Okay, thou shalt... Or thou...
Dance naked under the scarlet moon and rejoice?
See, Jesus wishes you many hugs.
I don't think... that's not right. I shall bring your...
I shall now go bring your attacker to justice.
Go in peace, my child.
Let's talk to Buddy here.
Flodwig, my diabolical Alamond half-brother. What the devil are you doing here?
Chester, my loving brother. Hello.
I thought you were working as a peanut vendor.
Yeah, now I have my license and I get to be doctor today.
Heaven help us all.
Hooray!
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
There was a traffic accident on the way over. All my medical supplies were destroyed in the crash.
And yet you survived.
I can't perform a diagnosis without the proper tools. Fortunately, the diner has a first aid kit.
Then why haven't you taken it?
Because the priest made a little mess in there when he got sick. I don't want to sleep on the mess and ruin my trousers.
Fair enough, I suppose. Perhaps I can sneak in and try my hand at securing the proper tools.
I also need something to cover my mouth, so I don't get sick.
Okay.
What evil lurks in your black heart?
Oh, Chester, why do you hate me so?
I needn't explain myself, you despicable cankerblossom. Your sick, loathsome mind is a wicked web of depravity and demented schemes.
Oh, I see now. Surely you jest.
Your hair is an unholy abomination and must be destroyed.
So funny.
Stop deflecting my criticism.
What am I playing? What is this? Just, why?
Be gone from my sight.
Jeez, oh Pete, man. Wait, I guess I should talk to her.
It's Miss Mary, rival chicken chef to my darling Betty Sue. Mary, how dare you poison your customers? This man's a staple of the religious community. Do you realize how damaging this will be to your business?
I did not poison this man.
Even I'm heavily reconsidering eating here again.
You only eat from Betty's poultry pantry. That woman undercooks all her chicken and doesn't wash her hands. She's a culinary menace to the community.
A little cholesterol is a small price to pay for the most scrumptious of butter-wrapped drumsticks.
Her cooking will kill you. This I promise.
Okay then.
Why do you hate Father Vincelli?
I don't hate him. He's a very nice man with a lovely service on Sundays.
And God loves you, my child.
A minute.
Admit it! You hate his guts! You wanted to see him suffer!
Nonsense! I'm the one who called the doctor.
A likely front for your devious actions. I'm watching you.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay, let's go into the diner now. Sorry I haven't talked a whole lot, but I mean they do it for me, so you know. I guess that's where the mess on the floor.
Crossing this floor shall require skill. Fortunately, I've acquired the art of Cuando during my journeys through the Orient. But I must be quick in finding the proper path, lest I lose my balance in these trousers.
Okay.
I shall return yet again after a brief visit to my chiropractor.
Okay.
Hazard, there's a few hazards across this floor, and timeliness is one of them. Best to remember where not to step and when not to dawdle. Yeah. Blast it all, now I have to go home and change my trousers. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best avoid it in the near future.
Okay, that's just terrible. Why is this? Why?
The charm. Almost had it that time. Just my luck that the cleanest spot on the floor is also the most treacherous.
Okay, man.
I could probably cross the rest of this floor as is, but I refuse to do this half-heartedly. No, I shall go all the way home, change my trousers, return, and try yet again. My allergies are flaring up near that window. I should best
What
avoid it in
window?
the near future.
God, man. Boink. 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 Jeez.
Success! I have now acquired the proper medical supplies.
Good for you, man.
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
There was a traffic accident.
And
Okay.
then what? Fair enough. Be gone.
Okay. Oh, where's the... Oh, leeches. Oop.
I found you some medical supplies.
Excellent. With these, I will have the patient diagnosed in no time.
The sooner you
But
leave,
why
the better.
leeches? I mean, I know they were used in the old-timey times, but jeez.
Why haven't you fixed Father Vincelli yet?
I also need something to cover my mouth, so I don't get sick.
Oh yeah, I
Be
forgot. Oop.
If I lend you my handkerchief, would you get on with the investigation?
Ah, yes, thank you, brother.
Don't call me that.
Man,
Very well. I
Good
shall
issues.
now inspect the patient. I have completed my exam.
What did you find?
He has, in fact, been poisoned. But this goes beyond mere food poisoning.
What is it then? Out with it.
The culprit is a rare contagious bacteria that incubates inside a living person. Vincelli could only have caught this illness from someone else.
And not his food?
9. The bacteria at this stage only transmits through saliva.
That proves it. I am not sick, therefore I am not responsible.
Unless, as a carrier, you are immune to its effects and have been spitting on people's food. Have you been spitting on people's food?
In any case, it seems we've reached our diagnosis.
Hurrah! Good job for Ludwig.
okay then. Let's have a little bit of the scotch.
Care for a nip, Father? It's the best medicine.
Bless you, no. Only vino for Vincelli.
Okay.
Don't go in.
Okay.
Quite a shindig last night, wasn't it?
The bachelor party? Aye, there was a fair bit of rowdiness. Would have been grounds for arrest if I weren't been dancing on the tables with the lot of you.
And I think I saw you kissing one of the dancing girls.
The ladies love a man in uniform. You did a fair share of kissing as well, didn't you?
Well, no woman alive can resist my dashing charms. I would never kiss anyone but my fair future Cornfield, the lovely Miss Pet.
Oh, she's a lovely lass indeed. You're lucky to have found each other, Chester. Perhaps we'll have another bachelor party in the near future, eh?
We'll see, Greenwald, old boy. We'll see.
Goodness.
We shall speak again.
Anything more in this horrible place?
Not another train movie? I couldn't even stay in the theater for 10 of the first film's 15 seconds.
Okay.
Somebody left a penny nickel in the tip jar.
Did I take the nickel?
Rich, I tell ya.
I guess so.
That must be this week's flag. It seems we now pledge allegiance to the old Star Stripes and Shredded Wheat. Breakfast of champions.
Well then.
Clodwig, you appear more diseased than usual.
Yeah, I suppose the handkerchief did not help.
I hope you learned your lesson about meddling in career paths you have no business pursuing.
Maybe being a doctor isn't such a good idea after all. Perhaps instead I can become an old-timey detective, like you.
Oh wait, yes. Yes! Sir. No one likes you.
Nobody likes you, Clodwig.
I like him.
I like him too.
Bless you, Clodwig.
I'm on to you.
Okay
Be
then.
gone from my sight. I shall now go bring your attacker to justice.
Go in peace, my child.
But who did it?
Don't go in.
Okay. I guess the only person I haven't completely talked to is you.
What proof have we that Mary's poisoned before?
Just hearsay around the station. Sadly, we've nothing on file about her employment history.
Why haven't you asked her yourself?
I'd interrogate her myself, but I'm afraid she's a bit too hysterical for my sensibilities.
Nonsense! Modern medicine has disproven the existence of womanly hysteria, my good man. Why, it's no more real than lady rabies or the non-German measles.
Well, she's also quite surly. I rather think an old-timey interrogation might be in order for this one.
Old-timey? Why, that's my specialty. How are we sure the priest wasn't already sick?
Because he walked through the door with his left foot, scratched his nose and passed the gas. That is how I know.
Come again?
It's an old wives' tale, Chester.
Not another old wives' tale. Those always hold up in court.
If you can disprove her story, maybe we have a case. Otherwise, she has our potatoes in a windmill.
I'll speak to her further on this.
Well,
We shall...
alright, Missy, tell me about your former employer.
All right, Missy, tell me about your former employer.
Last week I was chef for Mayor Archibald Frisk. I quit and opened my own chicken place because Betty's taste like raw sewage.
Lies, all lies.
Lies! All lies!
Okay, whatever. I worked as a spy in the French Secret Service and then spent 7 years climbing mountains in Zimbabwe.
Lies! Still lies!
I don't know what you want from me.
You know, penny nickel.
Tell me about this old wives' tale of yours.
If a man enters a room with his left foot, scratches his nose and passes gas, he is sick. Father Vincelli did just that before eating.
Okay then.
Don't go in. What proof have we that Mary's poisoned before?
Just hears.
Why haven't you
So you're
asked?
the same.
No,
Well, she.
old time. Don't go in.
Can we? No. Okay. Can we get in the automobile? We did! Oh god. I don't know if I want this guy driving. Jeez. Right. There I go. My automobile.
Not
More trains.
as much as I appreciate watching a train depart the station, I mustn't pull myself away from the case at hand. As much as I...
Okay. That's the stuff, old bean. Okay.
He'd probably just stick it in his nose for non-constructive purposes. This 6-cent lead coin is a shining testament to America's imperial economy.
Alright.
Fancy a penny nickel?
Why, that's quite charitable of you, Chester, but professionally, all civil donations to law enforcement must be done under a table and out of public eye.
It's not a bribe. I'm literally offering you a coin in exchange for nothing.
Of course you are. A wink, a wink.
Okay. Then what if I try to give it to...
He'd probably just stick it in his nose for non-constructive purposes.
And the priest?
Would you like to see a magic trick, Father?
Such magic. Very well.
Eh?
Saint Peter makes happy smiles upon you.
Okay.
This 6-cent lead coin is a shining...
Thank you. I wanted the arrow.
I shan't be returning her tip until this case has been resolved.
Okay, is there anything else in here?
I'm not crossing that floor again. I'm not crossing that floor again.
Okay, well then. Maybe I'm just too dumb. Okay, not you. Maybe I need to talk to him because I talked to her. Nope.
I shall now go bring your attacker to justice.
Go in peace, my child.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right, Missy.
Last,
Did you poison the mayor with your cooking as well?
he fell ill, but not from my cooking. I take much pride in hygienic food preparation.
But I saw him last week while solving the case of the smoking spectre. We had jolly good laughs and even shared a cigar in good spirits. What else could have befallen the mayor?
You're the detective. Why don't you call him and find out?
Very well. Give me his number and I'll ring him on the mophone.
5.
Don't go.
Okay then. So,
My old Sir Roadmobile. Part tractor, part boat. All American.
okay. So, go back to the, detective agency, dial him on the phone, because his phone number is 5. Hello, Mayor.
Whom shall I call?
Mayor. That's right. You dial that.
Archie, old chum, it's your pal, Chester Cornfield. How fare you this fine morn? Archie, gracious man, are you sober?
5 bottles.
Only 5 bottles of scotch, you say? My word, Archie, you become a lightweight in your endeavors as mayor. I barely understand a word. I shall be quick then, Archie. Do you remember the housekeeper in your employ whilst we were solving the mystery of the smoking spectre last week? One Mary Mushka? You fell deathly ill shortly after. Can you describe the symptoms? I see. Archibald, I fear my iron constitution prevents me from ever being blood enough to understand you. Fare thee well, old chum. My threshold for spirits is too high for me to sink to Archie's level. I'll need to find a fellow lightweight to translate his symptoms for me.
Well then, okay. I've ran over my time here, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm enjoying it. Sorry I didn't talk a whole lot, but they do a lot of talking, so it takes a lot of my commentating out of it when they commentate for themselves. Commentate. Take the comment. Anyways, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already done, subscribe. I upload daily, so if you're watching this on Facebook or Twitter, check out my YouTube channel. It's great. It's awesome. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Later, guys.